students, you are all welcome. SST class of class 6. Today we shall discuss about the early stages. Isn't it? In the last class we discussed lesson number 4, Vedic period. Now it is new lesson. Okay. Lesson number 5 from the history portion, early stages. So there were several different groups in the society at that time, isn't it? Early stage, that there are the several different groups in the society at that time. And what are they? Number 1 group, they were warriors. W-A-R-R-I-O-R-S, warriors. Then priests. P-R-I-S-T-S, priests. Then farmers, herders, traders, laborers, and also forest people. Okay. So there are what? The different groups in the society, and there are farmers, warriors, priests, herders, traders, laborers, and forest people. Right? In ancient India, there are 2 types of rulers. Isn't it? And there are 2 types of rulers in our ancient history of India. Isn't it? What were they? Number 1, monarchical. M-O-N-A-R-C-H-I-A-L. Monarchical. And second was republic. Republic, isn't it? So let us know what is monarchical. Clear? Monarchical type, it is ruled by a king or queen or an emperor. So this similar word by king or by queen or emperor, isn't it? So in the monarchical system. And republic system is there, that republic, it didn't have an absolute ruler, isn't it? Like king or queen or any emperor. But it was governed by a group of people. It is governed by a group of people. Clear? So this is monarchical king or queen, emperor, and this is by group of people. Well, governed by group of people. Clear? So Aryan were extended their control over Ganga, Yamuna valley. Clear? And then different groups of the people settled in the different parts or the area of the territories. And these areas came to be named as states. Clear? Further, when several janas settled in the particular areas and increased the population, entire areas, and this is known as Janapads. It is known as Janapads. Janapads. Clear? In course of time, some Janapads became the powerful and was called that Mahajanapad. Isn't it? Or you can say that it is somewhere, that is, were called Mahajanapadas, or you can say states. Clear? There are total Janapads, 16 Janapads. 16 Janapads. Isn't it? There are total 16 Janapads or Mahajanapads, you can say also this. And out of these, 4 were very important. Isn't it? 4 were very important. Which were there? That is Vasta. Vatsa, Avanti, Koshala, and Magadha. So what we have learned that there are total 16 Janapads, and out of this there are 4 important Janapads. They are Vatsa, Avanti, Koshala, Magadha. Clear? Koshala and Magadha were the powerful. Isn't it? They are very powerful. Which one? Koshala and Magadha. Isn't it? In course of time, Magadha became the most powerful. Isn't it? In the course of time, that Magadha became the most powerful kingdom. Magadha came into the provinces under the leadership of Bimbisara. Keep in your mind Bimbisara. Bimbi, B-I-M-B-I-S-A-R-A, Bimbisara. Isn't it? In about 545 BCE. About 545 BCE. Clear? So Bimbisara was a tolerant and generous ruler. He established friendly relations with some of the neighboring states. And there are rich deposits in the iron ore in the capital city of Magadha. Isn't it? Magadha had 2 capitals. These are important notes. Magadha had 2 capitals. There are 2 capitals of Magadha. What were they? Rajagiri. One is Rajagiri. Rajagriha, Rajagriha. And second was Pataliputra. P-A-T-A-L-I, Pataliputra. 2 capitals of Magadha. So Magadha had trade relations with the kingdom Gandhara and South India. After Bimbisara, isn't it? We have discussed this up to Bimbisara. Then after the Bimbisara, his son became the ruler of Magadha, and he ruled from 493 BCE to 462 BCE. Isn't it? Again, by 600 BC, the Aryan king became the politically very powerful, and the king had a group of officers known as the tax collectors. Taxes were collected in form of money or by goods. There are some villages and were connected each other with the road and waterways. So this period shows the rise of the towns and cities like the Ujjain at that time. The name of the important cities were cities and towns. Ujjain, Ajodhya, Kaushambi, S-H-A-M-B-I, Kaushambi, Chamba, and Vaishali, etc. Okay? At that time, there was the caste system in our society. Clear? Separate laws were made for each caste, and for each caste there are several separate laws, and at that time agriculture was the main source of income. Paddy, rice, barley, jowar, cotton were mainly main crops, isn't it? So this is the end of your lesson. I hope that you have understood in very brief. The question answer related of this lesson I shall provide in the next class. Thank you.